Hey guys, it's Tessa. So, I was supposed to keep filming and basically start this video right after the last video. But I basically was grinding for 4.5 days. And now it's Sunday night and I'm going to bed in probably like 20-30 minutes. So, let's talk about everything I've done since then. I have made 4 more beanies, or I've made 4 total beanies. I'll show you the other 3. It's either 2 or 3. I can't really remember everything I showed you in the last video anyway. So I either have 2 more or 3 more beanies, but I have 4 bunny beanies in total right now. I'm working on the cardigan for this week. I completed 5 tops. Yeah, I've completely as well decided to beeline my original plan into doing predominantly tops, cardigans, and then headwear, so beanies and bandanas. And I think that's going to be my main focal point. And I've also changed my goal mounts or goals for each week as well. Let me grab some of the items I've made since we last spoke. Okay, not including the items I'm showing you or projects that I'm currently working on. I bought like 3 or 4 other type of hat patterns. I have 2 witch hat ones, and I bought some wire so I can make the stiff brims. And then I also just bought a couple other hat variations that aren't just the bunny beanies. But here's everything I made in the last 4 days. It's this whole pile. And a decent amount of them are tops. Starting from the back, we have the purple and black beanie. We have the forest and black beanie, which I think I finished this one in the last video. I don't really remember. I also have a Beetlejuice beanie. This green is coming up incorrect. This is like a neon fluorescent green. It's coming up as like a seafoam on the camera. Neon green. I was trying to go for like a Beetlejuice vibe, but I don't really know how well that worked. And then we have the essential inverted bandana of the one I completed earlier last week as well. And then all the tops I've made so far. I bought a couple top patterns and I had a couple as well. First one I bought is the Sneak a Peek top by Passionate Goods or Passionate Kelsey. I also purchased her Lily top. Ooh, kind of hard to see. Also purchased her Lily top. Made a sample of that as well. And then I bought something called the Lattice top. I honestly think it's really cute. I don't know how well it'll sell, but let me know what you think. Essentially, it has this design up the center front. Obviously, this is not my size, but it has a design up the center front here that shows a little bit of skin, but obviously nothing's overtly showing. And then I made a second one of, again, the Lattice top. This one is done in a different yarn brand altogether, and I just wanted to see if my skewing of the pattern actually ended up working. This is a size small, and this is using the I Love This cotton from Hobby Lobby. I also struck gold at Hobby Lobby because I incorrectly rung up my stuff, and I didn't realize it until after the fact. So that's pretty cool. That's everything I've worked on that you haven't seen, I think. Current projects we'll get to next. Where we are now and what the plan is for now. So, goal amount of projects to complete a week. 1 cardigan, 2 bandanas. For the first couple weeks, I'm going to make it 3 because I want to finish those sunflower ones kind of quickly, but it's going to be 2 bandanas, 2 tops, I believe. I can't remember what I made. Hold on. I have this week's planned out, so let me just check that. So 1 cardigan, 2 bandanas, 2 tops, and then I have a flex day where I'm kind of content making whatever that day. It's probably going to be another bunny beanie this week, or another one of the sunflower bandanas, but that is kind of my goal for each week. Currently, I am working on the Beetlejuice cardigan. I have the first half completed, and I did a purple trim along this edging on all sides, and the cuff is done in the purple as well. I'm working on the second half to do neon green where the purple is on this half, and then I can stitch them up. I also plan this week to hopefully finally weave in the ends on the woodland cardigan because I just don't want to deal with 48 ends. Don't want to deal with it. Anyway, I'm also working on a version of the Radiant Witch hat, which I'm like 2 rows in, so I don't need to show you it. I'm also starting the second Wild Oleander cowl. It's barely started. And then I think I have I can't remember which the witch hat pattern is called. but it's by the Entangled Fae. It's one of theirs. The Wisteria Witch Hat. And then I think that is currently where we are at. So the cowl is going to be one of my flex projects, but that's also just because I just want something to do tonight. I'm going to bed soon anyway, and I don't want to work on the cardigan at this moment. But yeah, that is it for tonight, and we'll check in tomorrow with status of the day. It's Monday. Yay! I finished work for the day. Things are gonna go crazy at work, but it's whatever. So I, on my lunch break, continued working on the Scarfy Boy I mentioned last night. I have all of the body rows done. I just need to do the cowl part of it now. I honestly think these two colors look really good together. The like high contrast between each other is nice. And I should have a bunch of both left to do something else with them. So that's cool. Probably not a large scale project like that, but still something else. And then I'm gonna continue working on my cardigan today. I think I can finish this half and finish the whole thing tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna aim on that though, just because tomorrow is gonna be kind of crazy for work and I'd like to just relax. So I'm gonna get as much of it done tonight as I can, and then whatever is left for tomorrow is left for tomorrow, and that's okay. I'm gonna show you the coolest thing I've made so far. I'm just saying. It's the coolest thing I've made. I don't know why the green is showing up so teal. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, now the lighting's terrible, but we're gonna pretend you don't see it. But it's a neon green. It still doesn't look right. Doesn't matter. Neon green and purple. I'm just saying. I think it looks pretty cool. Also, be routing. I redid my ends immediately. Still haven't done them on the woodland cardigan. Kind of avoiding doing that one altogether. That's not the point. We have the cutest cardigan. I don't know what to work on now because this is supposed to be into tomorrow's work too, or tomorrow's project as well. So now I think I'm just going to work on the cowl scarf I'm working on. I think. I don't know. We'll find out. So what's today? It's Tuesday. I'm clearly exhausted. I've been up since 6:30 in the morning, and that's really early for me. And not even really true because I'm usually up at 7 anyway, so really doesn't, none of that's the point. Also, sorry if the video quality has changed. When I was trying to show that cardigan in the last clip, I had my camera on a setting, and I'm not 100% confident that it is the setting I had it on previously either. So video quality might change slightly. Anyway, let's do a quick rundown of some things I've worked on. It's almost about 5, so I've been off of work for like an hour and a half or so. With that, on my lunch break, I finished a sunflower bandana. Honestly, I love this peach color. It looks so nice. Weaves are ended in, and weaves are ends are waved in. And then this one I've just had done for a while. It was the second version, so the granny stitch style of the sunflower bandana. I believe the sunflower petals are also done differently on this one compared to all the others. Regardless, we now have a granny stitch one done as well. So that is 4 of 7, or it's like 4 of 6 or 7-ish. I don't really know for sure. Anywho, I also finished after work today a new one of the cowl scarves. This one I'm calling the Gardens because it includes the colorway I used for the Witch's Brew version of this, which you can see a video of that on my TikTok if you're really interested. And it also included some of that green one I had from several videos ago. I think it's part of like the how many beanies I can make video, or it's a few got after that. I don't really remember. Point is, it's the evergreen colorway. The purplish blue one is the Imaginary Gardens. The green one, green blue one that's really bright on this is the Evergreen colorway. Both are the Ferris Wheel by Lion Brand. But this guy is done. Ends are weaved in. I will say you can see my color changes, but it won't matter when it's on. Also, my hair looks insane. I'm showering soon. My husband's in the shower currently. Let's see if I can do it without bunching up my hair too much. So I did this guy. I did my standard number of rows. I think the colors, oh my gosh, I think the colors complement each other nicely. Even though there's the high contrast between the two sets of tones, I think it works. But yeah, so this guy's done, ends are weaved in. The Witch's Brew one is done, ends are weaved in. Both those bandanas are done. I think I'm now at 4 of 7 sunflower bandanas completed. I do have some of the, or I have a secondary brown color that I can make for more sunflower bandanas, and a little bit of the original yellow left. I'm just kind of hesitant to do it because I don't know how the brown little half circle is gonna work, because it's a different yarn, so it's slightly different thickness and density and all of that. Point is, I have 7 of the original flower pieces done using the original yarn. So ideally I get through all of those in total before I make any additional ones. I also don't love the way I do the petal part. It's really strenuous on my hands, and then also the way I do the first row of the background color is a little bit strenuous. So I'm really honestly just going to try and work on ways to get around that in the next batch of the sunflower bandanas. But point is, I'm going to work on something else now. I don't know what to work on. I did start a neon green and black bunny beanie last night. I got 6 rows into one of the ears and then didn't continue working on it. So basically not started, and I can add that to a different day's list. I think I'm kind of in the mood to make a top, but according to my list here, it looks like on Saturday I have noted the Damask Ombre Sneak a Peek top. I think I'm gonna make that today. Damask Ombre is this colorway. It's like a pinky reddish brownie with the green, like sage green stripe through it. Think of like a rose bush, kind of same energy. But I should have enough between these two skeins to do a large sneak a peek top, and I think I can finish that tonight, or at least have that be my priority project for tonight. Just because we've done all the ends and everything else, I don't really want to start another large project right now. Plus I think tomorrow's stuff is just more bandanas, but it's the Halloween specific ones. Plus I need to get to editing. I hate editing, but I need to get through that. So I have a bunch of videos I need to edit, so I'll probably do that today as well. Top time. I didn't get much done yesterday. I don't even think I finished anything. Correction. I finished the scarf you guys was working on and then filmed a TikTok for it, and that's been posted. I, for some reason, always have an issue with this pattern forgetting about a increase that happens on one side and ends up being a decrease on the other side. So I got through the majority of this side piece here and then realized I did it wrong. And then I was able to get through the bottom piece, or the bottom, whatever it's called, during my lunch break today. And so now all I have left is the straps and finishing going around, and then it's done. I finished the Damask. Don't be psycho right now. I finished the Damask Ombre Sneak a Peek top in large. Also, I'm so sorry if you hear Gibby right now. We just got back from the little dog park here in our apartment complex, and he stoked to play with the tennis ball there, so he's still in tennis ball mode. So forgive me if you hear him being a little psychotic. Here's a couple of videos I took as well. So this top is now done, meaning Friday is cleared up. I might be getting lunch with one of my friends on Friday, so that's kind of why I wanted to do this. But today's list was do 2 bandanas. Oh wait. Today's list was to make 2 bandanas and work on a sunflower bandana. Because I make the rules, I'm gonna say that the sunflower bandana I did yesterday will count towards this today. I got like no editing done yesterday as well. I don't even know what happened. I showered and then blacked out. I don't know what happened. I am losing my train of thought. Ooh, editing. So I'm gonna finish editing the video I started editing yesterday. Probably finish that one, maybe do a second one, and then I'll start on any additional projects. It's like a reward. If I do the editing, I can do the projects. So those 2 bandanas will be done then after I edit at least this video. But I'll check in when I'm working on those. Okay, so I am working on 2 bandanas at a time. I edited that one video. I really hate editing. But I'm working on 2 bandanas at a time because I want 4 in the Beetlejuice style, which is the one I'm working on now. And then I have 2 in the orange and black style. I want to make 2 in the green, neon green and black, 2 in purple and black, and 2 in red and black, I think. And I should have enough yarn to do all of that. I realize you can't see my face, but it's close enough. So that's really exciting. I almost have $1,000 worth of products made specifically for this event, so that's kind of cool. And then I also have another one of the wild oleander cowl scarves that I'm going to be making. I'm going to use this dark brown color I have. I'm going to use this dark brown and this, like, I think it's called citrus punch, but I think it's more like orangey brown, like darker green tones. I love that it won't focus right now. I don't know what it's trying to focus on, but not this ball of yarn. But in general, I think it'll look nice as the accent color. And I would like more of these cowls that don't have, just black as the accent color, or just them being a solid color. Especially since, again, I want diversity in my products, so like fall season versus like the like Halloween specific type items. So I think both the Witch's Brew and the Gardens both fall into the Halloween category, while I feel like that one would fall into the fall seasonal category. I am getting a little nervous about the Michaels order, the really large Michaels order I placed for the yarn for the tops. I placed that order of like 46 balls of yarn or something through Michaels, but they have, in order to get the bulk pricing, I had to go through a third-party seller through Michaels, so I at least know the reliability of Michaels. However, I'm getting a little nervous because, one, they're sending it out in 7 separate packages, which is crazy, first of all. Secondly, there's been no status change for 2.5, almost 3 days, so I'm really worried that possibly 1, if not more, of the packages are lost in the mail, which is really scary, honestly, because I spent a lot of money on all of this yarn. Obviously, I'm assuming Michaels is going to be like all these other large chain companies and be like, hey, your order didn't come, cool, here's a refund or reorder. I'm also thinking worst case scenario, if I can get a refund if stuff doesn't arrive, then I can just order it through Yarn Inspirations and pay the little bit extra because it won't be on a bulk sale anymore. Although I could look into see if just Yarn Inspirations in general does bulk selling, which I swear they do. I don't know for sure, but I feel like they would. I feel like that makes sense. But I'm going to keep working on these guys. I want to finish at least 2 of them tonight. It's only about 7:15, 7:30ish. So I should be able to get through at least these 2 tonight. And then I'm going to do my traditional border in the straps using this neon green color. Again, I don't know what is going on with my camera, why it hates the color neon green. I love it, so that's really annoying. But that will be done, or I'll use that for the straps in the little border. And that will be the Beetlejuice bandanas, which is really cool. So I will check in once we got at least one of these completed. And if I choose to make more of them, I'll let you know as well. there's a couple yarn additions, so you don't really see it. This cubby is now all my black yarn because I may or may not have finally logged into the Michaels app on my phone and remembered that I can place pickup orders. So that's fun. Anywho, I ended up finishing one of the bandanas on my lunch break today. I think it looks awesome. But I have to weave in all of these ends still. Last night you saw that I finished all of the white and black portions of these. So now I'm just working on the trims for all 4 of them as well. I also started, I think I mentioned this, I started the cowl scarf that I wanted to make. I think it's turning out lovely. Colors are a little hard to see, but this color is so nice. It's got so many tones in it. I think it looks really nice with the brown contrast. That's it so far. So I'm gonna finish up on doing those, weaving all those ends, and then get started on something else. Alrighty, so all 4 bandanas are done, ends weaved in. This green is also not showing up correctly. It's more of like a lime green versus this like slimy looking green. But regardless, all 4 of these guys are done. So that's fun. I'm so tired today. Those 4 are done. I don't really have anything planned next for today, at least. I'll probably continue working on this guy. Probably finish it today too, honestly, or get close to finishing it. But other than that, I have the neon green and black bunny beanie that I started but haven't finished. And then I have a lily top that I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do it in this purple color I have. I believe this is orchid or dark orchid. Yeah, dark orchid. I have about 1 1/4 or 1 1/3 skeins of this. Both have been started, but I don't know why I did that. So it should be enough for at least a small lily top. Or I can use some of the extra skeins I got of the I Love This cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. Although I don't really want to use it for this, just because I really love the colorway and I kind of want to make a top for myself one day. But I don't really know. Also, the gauging is slightly off when it comes to using the Hobby Lobby Love This cotton versus using the lace sugar and cream. Although, with that being said, my gauge was loose previously with the lace sugar and cream, so I don't know if it's going to be tight with the I Love This cotton, or if it's going to be loose, or if it's going to be about right. Not really sure, but those are the 2 I have planned for now. And then on Saturday, on Saturday or Sunday, I plan on starting another cardigan. It's going to be a fully grayscale one. So kind of like what I did for the Colliding Moods grayscale side, but I have more shades now of grays and black tones, or gray, white, and black tones. So that'll be really fun. But that is it for right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Probably just veg and watch videos. But I will check in when I decide what I'm doing, or if I do complete that guy today. So these have been completed. Saturday. I haven't checked in once. Last night, I don't even think I checked in yesterday, to be completely honest. Yesterday I got an order in the evening, as you saw, and then I also got my UPS order. So all of the cotton yarn has finally arrived. I've already started making tops with it. I realized I didn't buy the supersized ones, I just bought the normal Lily Sugar and Cream. So I think worst case scenario, if I need to buy more yarn, I'll go through Yarn Inspirations. Directly and just order through that. I have made 2 tops so far since getting the yarn. I made this Beetlejuice one. This is a size medium. Like I was saying, my camera battery, or my SD card was full, so I changed it. But anyway, so I finished, or made and finished this Beetlejuice top in a size medium. I really don't understand what's happening with the green here. It's showing up so much more fluorescent than it really is. It's the Lily Sugar and Cream, like neon green color. I think it's lime or something like that. So that top has been made. I've had the purple cotton for this top for a while. I originally wasn't going to use it for just one top. I was instead going to do like a half purple, half black, but my husband and I ended up going out this morning, and I figured it'd be easier if I just brought something simple with me. So this is an extra small sneak a peek top. And then the other project I ended up finishing, because I made it my car project essentially, so anytime we left the house I'd bring it with me. Oops. It is this scarf is now done as well. I think it looks really nice. Let me show you. The citrus colorway that I used from I love this yarn turned out really nice as well, and I think it contrasts nicely with the brown here. So all of the rows that have like the gap stitching, every 2 sets of every 4th row or whatever, is done with the same yarn, same skein. And then the cowl guy. I think it turned out really nice. I do think this could be a little bit looser, but I think it's fine for now, or for this one. But there we go. Those 3 projects are now done. I think this is also where I'm going to end this video, just because this video will never end if I don't end it now. I did not end up finishing or even really working on the neon green bunny beanie, but I did get other projects done as well, so it's a little bit of like I didn't finish one, but I added one, so I got the same number done. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Come back next week for more prep, more things, more making. I think next week I might focus on the next cardigan and making tops, just to kind of get a bunch of them out of the way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!